Recording. Okay. So I am recording because I've been trying to complete this mission, and this is, I've done it twice. I've tried to do it twice, but every time you know, they would start the mission early and wouldn't
Lars is standing by to gather storm intel, Commander.
defend the van. Okay,
Fill her up if you'd be so kind. I need to get back up in those clouds.
so I talk about,
We're headed your way.
you know,
Make sure to collect
projectionists
any blue
and,
glow you
and
see.
how these people will gang up on you, you know, projecting who they are onto you, right? They will manipulate you, do things covertly without your knowledge, without you having any idea of what's taking place, and then will try to turn you into who they are. Okay, why? Because of fear. They fear you, they fear what you stand for, particularly as a black person. If you are unapologetically black, just as how they are unapologetically white, Christian, unapologetically Muslim, what have you. But in America, you cannot be an unapologetically black man or woman. You know, they have to water you down. And if they can't water you down, they will set you up, they will manipulate you. And then they will try to, you know, turn your family against you or your community against you. And sad thing is that, you know, many people in the black community, I would say the majority of black people within the black and communities of color, where black people live specifically, you know, are deaf, dumb, and blind. Okay? And you'll tell them that, and then they'll start quoting scriptures, you know, bullshit about who have ears to hear, you know, try to quote things from the Bible, which they themselves don't even qualify. Okay, they're not qualified because they don't even understand the Bible. Okay, and its intent. Okay, because again, they don't read the shit. Okay, and I'm sorry if you feel offended by me saying shit or what have you. Okay, trust me, people have used a lot worse, and you know, they will again try to bring you into their religion. Now you know, the past couple of years you start to see the takedown of prominent black figures, particularly black males, and there is a reason for that, you know. And the sad part is black people will let religion dictate how they treat a person. Okay, you know, because they always talk about, especially black Christians, always talk about love and forgiveness, but the only people who they truly love and forgive are white people. Okay, that's who. You know, recently there was a shooting in Buffalo, New York, again, where you had another young white male, you know, basically terrorizing black people. You see, and many black people think that these things are coincidental, one-off incidents, but no. Every couple of years you will see now these things happening as they've been happening. It is part of a program. It is part of a program to create fear in the minds of black people, particularly black men, when they see white men. That they don't want to, you know, speak out or against those white men who are white supremacists, and again, it's the majority. So again, I understand why that it's so hard to believe, it's particularly within the minds of black people, you know. So yeah, you know, white supremacists has turned the black community and black people upside down. Okay, and we're too arrogant and ignorant. I shouldn't say arrogant, but we're too ignorant to understand that, because they have us blaming each other. Okay, they have us pointing the finger and say, oh well, you know, you can always blame black people, I mean white people. Yes you can, if you're a black people, if you're a black person, because they're the one that's causing all of this. They're the one that have caused it. They're the one that created the negative condition in which black people are all over the world, not just in America. Okay, when you do something, you know, they're quick to say, well, you know, you take responsibility. But how come white people never take responsibility for the shit that they continue to do to black people? How come they never take responsibility for that? Okay? And why isn't anyone in the black community saying, hey, you know, before you talk about black people taking responsibility, you guys take responsibility? You know, this is why they have created within the mindset of black people a delusional mentality, and one that doesn't like to hear the truth, particularly when it comes to white people, because they have conditioned us to just blame each other for everything, even the shit that they do, the shit that they created that affect us negatively. But as a black man, you're not supposed to say these things, right? You know, particularly how they've created this strained relationship between black men and black women. Okay, and how they have made black women believe that they are the victims of black male masculinity. Okay, meanwhile they are the real victims of white male masculinity, just as us black men are the victims of white male masculinity and racist views and mentality. Okay, the majority of the stuff that goes on in the black community within black families that are negative is the result of white supremacy. It's the fault of white aggression, particularly against black men. But we don't want to understand these things. You know, we don't want to understand that. Let me give you an example, right? I was reading something this black woman wrote on her page about, she said that white men allow her to explore her sexuality. This is what she said, right? And I said to myself, oh, so black men don't allow you to explore your sexuality? And the thing is that with black women, you see, they say that because of the economic advantage white men have over black men. Okay? This is why they say that. Right? And the fact that, you know, when it comes to white men, black women see white men as their savior. They still continue to, because it is a conditioned mindset, and it is a false belief that has been conditioned into the minds of black women. And particularly since the majority of black women are Christians and believe in Christianity, which you all know, it is a European religion that was created for the destruction of black people. Okay? And that is the truth. But because they're so brainwashed, black women that is, they don't want to understand that. So any form of black male authority they run from, but they run towards white male authority.
To prepare for liftoff.
Okay, they run towards white male authority This is why a lot of black women will use this white supremacist system on black men, against black men, the same way the Karens do. Okay? And because a lot of us, black men and black women, has suffered trauma, particularly at a young age, you know, and particularly if it's by people that look like us. But again, we don't even understand that that too is part of the program and the programming of black mindset when it comes to how we look and how we view each other. See, you cannot be unapologetically black, love yourself and love black people as much as white people love themselves and each other. Because loving ourselves as black people, the way they love themselves as black people, is a threat to them. They see that as a threat. Okay? And it's not to say that it is a threat, because it isn't. But for white people, it is. Okay? It is. Because when you love yourself and your people enough, you will do the things to help your people so you can progress, as well as yourself, so you can progress. But this is not what the white supremacists want. And we keep falling for that trick, that manipulation, over and over again. You know, we don't want to, and what really bothers me too is that you have black women raising black boys. And what I'm saying is that, don't you ever think about your sons? Or you just figure because, you know, you in love with white supremacists and white people, that's going to save them? No, because a lot of black women today are all about themselves. Okay, and again, it is a conditioned mindset, and a lot of black men too. So I'm not just going to speak on black women, but I'm a man, so I'm going to speak on what I see. Okay, if you're a black woman, you can speak on that. All right, and plus being a TI, you as a black man, you get to understand, you know, the psychological ramifications of what they've been doing, particularly in our community. You know, so when they say black men and black women are hypersexualized, they have to create that within our psyche. Again, you know, because we don't want to understand history and learn from history, we're clueless about these things. Okay? In order for the Nazis to say that the Jews were, you know, plotting against the German citizens, they had to create that narrative. Okay? They had to create that narrative. They have to use some Jewish people, okay, to create that narrative. Right? And the sad thing is that you had some Jewish people who cooperated with the Nazis. And this is what we as black people are facing today. We've been facing that. We have these Sambos, men and women, family members, okay, who will participate in the destruction of you and I because we love ourselves and we love black people enough to speak the truth and enough to, you know, get away from the poisonous religious belief system of Christianity. Okay? Remember, Jesus said that he did not come to bring peace, but he came to divide. He came to turn families against one another. Okay? I'm not saying this just to say it. I'm saying it because this is what Jesus said in the Bible. Okay, this is what he said. You can go read it. So why do you see a lot of these black people, particularly black women, on the train, you know, talking about Jesus, love, and all this nonsense, when the man in the Bible clearly stated, if you know that was truly his word, that he did not came to bring peace, but he came with a sword. He came to divide, to cause division. But I want you to understand the brainwashing of religion and what it does to the human mind. Because you see, the people who are pushing this thing about Jesus came in peace and he came to bring peace and love, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because you see, the people who truly really believe in Christianity are the white supremacists. And they know that they have to bring division within the black family, within black people, in order so they can brainwash, rule over us, and so that we will be peaceful in our subjugation. We will be peaceful in our oppression. So Jesus was only here to bring peace for them, not for us as black people. Because Jesus is not bringing peace within the black family. Okay, he's bringing division, just as he said in the Bible. Okay? So like I said, until you truly understand the history, and as a black person, I can tell you that we as black people, we don't like history, particularly our history. You know, we like the European version of history. That's what we like. Okay? Because what they have created within us is a Negropean. And a Negropean is any person that has black skin on the outside, okay, but have a Eurocentric and Europeanized way of thinking, a way of thought, okay, in which any action of a black person to show love for themselves and black people is a threat to the white supremacists residing in their mind.
Got a bonus in play.
Okay? That is what a Negropean is. And a Negropean would do anything, including risk his or her own life to uphold white supremacy and to uphold Christianity. So, yeah. So, since I've been doing this recording, you see there was a person in there who was trying to start the mission early. But this is what they've been doing. Okay? And now that I've started the recording, you'll see now that, well, let's see. You know, I don't want to speak too soon because I already see that the health of the van has been decreasing. And the reason why I'm not going to help right now is because, you know, you actually have another you actually have 2 rounds. So right now this round is only like less than 2 minutes or so, and then the next round is like 3 minutes and something, like 3 minutes and 45 seconds or so. All right, let me get out of here. But yeah, you know, this is the mindset, okay, the psychological warfare being raged on us as black people, okay? And I'm telling you, there's a lot of black people that don't even want to hear this stuff, okay? Because they've been so indoctrinated with lies. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I think I need to. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, from
30 seconds
you
left
were
to go.
young. You know, this is, I mean, the Catholic Church says it. They said, give us your children, okay, at a young age, and by the time they reach, you know, 7 or 8, they will have control over them. Oh, I think I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? What the heck?
Not bad. I think we'll need a little more blue glow.
Okay, let's see.
Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
Okay, good. Yeah. This is what they said, man. You know, but again, a lot of us don't even want to understand that, you know. We don't want to understand it. We don't care because we don't have enough self-love to want to know the truth. We don't, and that's the honest truth. It's actually 4 minutes. Okay.
We've got a bonus in play.
So, without a doubt, had I not been recording this, okay, I would have to either complete this mission by myself, okay, meaning that I will have to just go to settings to where I can play by myself, okay. Where am I? Okay, there's actually... See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so you guys get to see it and what it is that they do. Thank you. See, I thought I was gonna complete this mission, but I guess not. See, same thing. So I am going to complete this mission by myself because, you know, they literally create a platform on top of the, you know, to where the creatures, the zombies, can actually walk and just destroy the van. Okay? Man, you know what? I am so glad I started recording this instead of, you know, like I recorded when I was in the lobby when I saw that there were people coming in, because had I started the recording before I select the mission, okay, they would not have come in. So now this is what I gotta do in order to complete this mission. Okay, so let me do that, and I will be back.